A very annoying part of cleaning the interior or even your engine bay is not having enough light to reveal everything. It's always best to clean your interior outside in the sun. That's not always a feasible option depending on where you live, the time, or whatever other reason. So in this video, I'll review this light bar that helps us work when there's not enough sun outside or when we're in a garage or area that doesn't have enough lighting. So I'll have the link to this in the video description below, and you can check the timestamps to jump around the video to see what best fits your current needs. That way you don't have to watch the whole video if you don't need the whole video. Anyways, let's get started. Now here's some uninterrupted footage of the light bar in action. So the main light that we use to light up our interiors is going to be this. I forget the name every single time. I literally just looked at it, but we got it on Amazon. I think it's like 85 bucks, so it's very affordable. It has two settings. It has the setting 1 is the brighter one, and setting 2 is just less bright. We always keep it on the brighter setting. Now the cool thing about this one is that it can expand to fit door to door, right? So if you have a larger truck, you can expand it all the way out. It's a pretty straightforward tool. There's not much explaining to do. It is battery powered. It can last us up to about 4-ish hours before it dies. Now what we like to do is that we actually, if we're primarily working on the front of the interior, or maybe primarily just the back of the interior, we'll turn it off until we get to the section that we need to use these. That way we can preserve the battery a little longer. Now when it comes to charging, you have to charge the whole unit. You can't like pop out the batteries or anything, so you have to hook it up to a plug. That's the downside, where the charging does take quite a bit of time. I can't tell you how long because I've never really timed it, but 2 to 3 hours I think to fully charge it, so it can get a bit cumbersome. We actually have 6 of these. We have 4 here in the shop and 2 in the mobile van, and especially now that the sun goes away around 1 o'clock. Just kidding, it goes away like at 5 o'clock. The sun goes away much quicker, so when we're out in the field, we're gonna need these lights to light up the interior. So that's why we have 4 of them, just in case one dies out, we just pop another one in. And at the price of like $85-ish a unit, it's, for us, because we're doing this as a business, it's acceptable. But if you're doing this on a personal vehicle, at a minimum, I'd say get 2 of them, because if you're trying to work on the interior or on the engine and you want to, kind of look at the whole interior, you want at least 2 of these. Now a downside to this one is that when it's a small vehicle, like a small coupe, a small sedan, sometimes the doors, like the distance between the door to door, isn't long enough. So just as is, this is too long for it to catch on comfortably. So typically what we do in that situation is just put the light bar at a diagonal, and that kind of works. It's rather loose and it gets knocked down pretty easily, but there's nothing else that you can really do, at least with this unit in itself, because it's too long for some of the vehicles. So just tilt it diagonally and it should hook on like that. Just be very careful not to knock it over. Now as far as the actual light output, I'm not gonna get technical because I'm not a technical person, but we've never had a problem with it as far as we don't have enough light. If it's really dark and you do have 2 of these, we do put them sometimes on the same section. So let's say we're cleaning the front of the interior, we'll put 2 of these at the front and angle one towards the front and angle the other one towards the rear. That way we have a full spectrum of lights of where we're cleaning. So I'm not gonna get, say, the Kelvin and the output and all this. I'm not gonna get that technical. We have 6 of these. Hopefully that's some indication that we do use them. They work well for us because here at the shop we use them, out in the field we use them whenever we don't have enough light, and we've never really said this isn't bright enough, or we need to get a stronger one, or we need to get a bigger one. That's all. We have 6 6 of them. They work well for us. Now, to be fair, I haven't used many other light bars. I don't know how this compares versus the like a Snap-on one. So I can't give you a comparison on that, but for our use, we have 6 of them. None of them have broken. None of the batteries have died out. So here towards the second half of the year, we use them a lot more frequent because we're in daylight savings, and we've just never had an issue with them, which is why I keep on saying the same thing. We have 6 of them because they've been true to us every single time. We've got the same quality, the same experience, the same production on every single light bar so far. All right, and that's gonna wrap it up. Short video, straight to the point. Hopefully it helped you out. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns about this exact unit, let me know, but that's basically everything that I would say about the unit. But again, if you do have anything, let me know in the comment section down below. Check the video description for the link to this one and any other links that I have down there. You can check them out. I'll talk to everyone on the next one.